off a list. With sysout, you either have to type the whole thing and hit enter, or you have to type part of it and pick it from the list. So say SOP on that. And when you hit OK, it's going to ask you here, what did you mean to do? Do you mean to make a copy with a different name, or did you mean to rename it? And I just say, hey, fine, make it be a copy with a different name. That's okay. That way, if somebody else sits at my machine and types sysout, it's still going to work for them. But if I type SOP, it'll work for me. And then the next time I'm sitting at somebody else's machine, I add SOP on it. So when I'm sitting down, I can do SOP, and they're like, wow, that was cool. Now, when we're defining templates, let me define a foo template here. You can define little variables. You can say something like, let's say we want to define a swap function here. I can say, $type temp equals $var1. And then I can say $var1 equals $var2. And then I can say $var2 equals temp. So a nice little swap thing like that. And what's really neat about this is that these variables that have the same name become linked. So that when this template gets dropped into the editor, I can tab over to one of the var1s, and when I type in it, it's going to change the other var1. So it's a real nice little way of giving a shortcut for that. So we're going to see how this guy works later. Let me change him to be called swap. Now there's other things you can do with the templates to have it automatically drag imports in. So if you have a piece of code that references a list or something, you can put in a special variable at the top that says I want to import a certain type, and that'll drop the import in as well as the code that you're doing. There's some extensions you can do if you write plugins to do some even more interesting things. But I'm not going to get into that here. I may talk about those in another section.